one tagline is never enough. 32 FM 94.9, filling the world with laughter.
Are you ready?
Check 1 2, check 1 2.
It's great to have you join us. This is 32 FM 94.9. It's the morning of the 22nd of August 2026, and it's time to bring you the headlines out of the papers this morning. We'll also do the analysis of the headlines for you and take your reactions. My name is Kenny Durotilu. We'll be looking at the pages of the Punch newspaper, the Premium Times, the Vanguard newspaper, the Daily Post, the Daily Trust, the Guardian, amongst a bunch of papers this morning. All right, major story out of the Punch newspaper, 2027 politics, Tinubu face-off, widings over subsidy, $16 billion power projects. Diphtheria outbreak, Kano appeals for vaccines after 50 deaths. Farmers' headers crisis, Southern and Middle Belt leaders reject federal government ranching plan. Unpaid arrears, ASU declares indefinite strike at Plateau Varsity. 160 dead, 647 missing as floods devastate Nepal, Tibet. 5-month-old baby mother rescued from Lagos Canal. That's from the Metro Plus pages of the Punch. EFCC offers 5% reward for leads on stolen assets abroad. Federal government holds foreign scholarships, redirects funds home. 2027 polls, INEC unveils governorship assembly candidates Saturday. Dangote threatens to export petrol as imports rise. Some business stories out of the Punch. Vessel fund must deliver tangible trade gains. Quackery, poor oversight make Nigerian buildings death traps. Rising returns push young Nigerians towards investing early. Some politics still with the Punch. 2027 Abia PDP candidate woos youths with jobs, a Greek plan. Beyond campaign promises, what will decide Delta's 2027 governorship race? 2027 Adibu 2 Obasanjo rally, Ogun voters as PDP begins campaign. Delta speaker mobilizes for Tinubu Oborewuri. 2027 Kaduna NDC has no governorship candidate yet. Chairman. Probe me over $16 billion power spending if you have evidence. Atiku dares federal government. Kuje Council Chair backtracks on support APC or leave comment. Also, ADC Chieftain urges Wike to caution Kuje Council Chair over remarks. From the Premium Times newspaper, fake agency scandal, ICPC names top civil servants who allegedly aided Adeyemi collected money. How Adeleke thwarted APC's bid to reclaim Osun. Will Nigeria, other African countries be affected by Trump's latest Iran sanctions? Africa must turn its wealth into bargaining power to rewrite global debt rules experts. Former army spokesperson pays tribute to deceased veteran journalist Dotun Oladipo. Fuel subsidy presidency tackles Atiku again, wants clarity on ex-VP stance. Meta reaches $16.68 billion settlement over social media harms to children. Malaria kills German airport worker in rare outbreak. Katsina survey, 88% of households consume 1 to 3 food varieties daily. 61% of recent births occurred at home. Bandits kill Niger village head, 4 others. Cataracts drive avoidable blindness in over 2 million Nigerians, ophthalmologist. Stories out of the Vanguard newspaper. 600 billion naira disbursed to 10 million households under cash transfer scheme. Federal government's fuel subsidy. Atiku's third U-turn exposes political posturing. Presidency. Nearly 1 in 4 men fail paternity tests. Report. After 30 years in service, physically challenged retired Lagos local government chief cries over unpaid benefits. Benin Asaba Road, Umahi orders arrest of contractors removing asphalt. Famadewa Ribadu and the 90-day security plan unpacking Ononuga's release. Federal government launches $1 billion HOPE program to move vulnerable Nigerians to self-reliance. Stories out of the Daily Post. Benue, over 1,000 defect to Labour Party in Ogbadibo. Federal government to impose new electricity tariff on universities, teaching hospitals over renewable energy. Tegbe. 4 ISWAP terrorists neutralized as airstrikes destroy 12 boats in Borno. 2027. Tinubu shouldn't chair APC Presidential Campaign Council. Ndume. Mosquitoes suspected from Africa arrive in Germany, kill 2 workers. A few stories out of the Daily Trust now. Families of children killed by diphtheria recount ordeal. Nasarawa government probes hospital staff over missing donated equipment. Woman allegedly burned stepdaughter with hot water in Borno. Humanitarian Day. Nigerian youths urge support for displaced persons beyond ethnic, religious lines. Subsidy. Presidency's 19 trillion naira claim triggers debate. And lastly, fuel subsidy. Atiku confused playing politics. Presidency. We'll take some commercials now. When we come back, it'll be time for the analysis of the headlines. Please stay with us.
Stay tuned to 32 FM 94.9.
Auntie, you dey enjoy yo, only you. Peppered rice, amala, nkwobi, masa, cake, plus including ice cream. Hey, you get Jesty fees so?
Jesty fees? Hey, I dey always hold my Jesty fees as I dey comot for house o.
Correct. Jesty fees na the new natural kampe bubble powder for one-time relief when chest dey burn you or food no gree waka well for belle. Just add Jesty fees inside 1 cup of water, mix am, drink am, na carry go be that. Jesty fees coolele mind as you dey hustle dey go. Jesty fees na from the house of Gestid. If body not tranga after 3 days, make you see a doctor. Na Rambagzi Nigeria Limited wey be some pharma company dey market Jesty fees.
Hey, who they breathe?
Now everybody wey carry tom tom.
Whether na traffic, long queue or busy day.
No lele.
Ask for Tom Tom at your neighborhood store today. Tom Tom, breathe through it. I say, who they breathe?
Now everybody wey carry tom tom.
Whether na traffic, long queue or busy day.
No lele.
Ask for Tom Tom at your neighborhood store today. Tom Tom, breathe through it.
Home is where we find comfort in hearts that love. Love that's shared.
Shared meals like delicious jollof and chicken.
Made with hunger. Home is hearts and bellies filled with sizzling chicken stew, ofoha eforivo, jollof rice, pepper soup, proper banga and starch with fresh fish made with hunger.
That's why we say let's go home. There's food at home.
Enjoy the taste of home with the newly improved Onga Chicken Flavor Cube.
The taste of home.
We've come a long way. It's 25 years of possibilities. Staying connected for 25 years, we kept believing.
And all the milestones we reached together, it's really amazing. It's really amazing, yo, yo, yo.
So we celebrate, we jubilate, come jollificate. MTN is 25 years old.
For 25 years, we've seen hustle become success, dreams become reality, and strangers become family. Truly, we've come a long way together. Cheers to the next.
Say after me. Okay. Millions of naira shall locate us as we take part in the Milo Text and Win promo.
Millions of naira shall locate us as we take part in the Milo Text and Win promo.
Get texting. More than 2 million people will share billions in cash and prizes, including 6 brand new cars. Buy any 20-gram Milo promo sachet. Find a unique code inside. Then dial star 8011 star 4 hash or scan the QR code on the pack and you could win big. Buy more, win more. Promo starts July 1st to October. Milo.
Before, my family can go 1 week without drama. 1 week, one wahala. Maggie, love, oh, me and Maggie so good together. Yeah. Okay, now my Maggie make it right. Come with piece of peace. Oh, no, come at all, oh, before, Maggie, love, oh, me and Maggie so good together. Me and Maggie so good together.
Màámi, tẹ́ ẹ bá rí bí mo ṣe fọ ilé ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ wò ó mọ́ gidi gan ni.
Ó lè wọ́n lójú lóòótọ́, ṣùgbọ́n lílo hypo toilet cleaner túbọ̀ máa pa àwọn kòkòrò àìfojúrí tó wà níbẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, má gbà fáwọn kòkòrò àìfojúrí, dáàbò bo ilé ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀ rẹ lójoojúmọ́ pẹ̀lú hypo toilet cleaner.
kápẹ́láyé ká fàlàáfíà ló gbà ní yẹ̀mí gígùn pẹ̀lú ìwòsàn àtìtọ́jú tí mára tàkébé dọjọ́ ogbó ló mú kí iléeṣẹ́ 𝐿1 naturalist care kó ti jẹ bàbá ẹyẹ tí ó doríkodò bí àdánwò tí ì sí níbi káfíìmù ewé àti egbò ìṣèwòsàn kára ó dá ṣáká iléeṣẹ́ 𝐿1 naturalist care ló gbégbá orókè ẹ máa wá gbọ́ àǹfààní ńlá tún rèé fún gbogbo ènìyàn láti tún ṣàyẹ̀wò ara yín níbi ayẹyẹ àyájọ́ ọjọ́ àmàlà fest 2.0 ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì irú ẹ̀ tí iléeṣẹ́ 32 FM 94.9 tó gbé kalẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ 29 oṣù kẹjọ ọdún 2026 ìyẹn ni pé àǹfààní ìdá 50 lẹ́wọ̀n máa tún jẹ́ gbádùn ẹ̀ ìyẹn 50% discount lórí gbogbo àwọn àyẹ̀wò àti ìtọ́jú ara tá a bá ṣe fún yín lọ́jọ́ náà ní pápá àti recreation club ìdojúkọ àdámàsìgbà sábó nílùú ìbàdàn ọ̀fẹ́ lẹ́wọ̀n gba káàdì tá ó sì tún ṣàyẹ̀wò fún yín lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́ tó ń ti ìdá 50 lórí owó ìtọ́jú tá a bá fún yín àkànṣe àyẹ̀wò ìlera ọ̀tọ̀ lèyí fún gbogbo ènìyàn 𝐿1 naturalist care 0803 405 1533 0803 405 1533 𝐿1 naturalist care lóní kẹgbáyé pẹ́ pẹ̀lú ìlera tó péye.
Some days don't stop. Between the morning rush and endless meetings.
Great to have you join us. The Papers Review 32 FM 94.9. It's time for the analysis of the headlines this morning. My name is Kenny. Durotilu. Joining me virtually for the analysis this morning is Dr. Bayo Busari. Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to be with you.
Right, sir. We'll start off with this one from the Punch. Kuje Council Chair backtracks on support APC or leave comments. The chairman of the Kuje Area Council in the FCT, Danjuma Sheikh has clarified his earlier comment asking residents to support the APC or leave the council. That has generated quite a number of reactions, with the ADC actually demanding for his arrest. Doctor, what have you made of what has transpired? He said his remarks were taken out of context. He was speaking to APC youths and loyalists while discussing administrative efficiency and all of that. Your thoughts?
If you were discussing, does it need to bring in threat? I think membership should be of choice. That is, if you are a member of the party. If you are not a member of the party, it's not incumbent on you that should be forced to work for anybody, any party, any interest. It should be based on interest. And I think when we do that, you can only canvass what will make people to do your bidding, not that you compel people to do that. So if actually it did say that, it would be highly unfortunate. And I think it's better for all of us to take such statement up. You cannot say people must do your bidding if it is not incumbent on them to do that. If you are talking to members of your party, okay, if you don't do for us, leave our party, okay? But you can't ask people not to stay of a choice where they want to be because of political consideration. I don't think any section of our constitution or any law in the land supports that. So if we actually said that, I don't think it's something that will hold water. But there's no way you want to force people. How do you want to monitor to implement that people don't vote? Are you going to stay with them where they are casting their vote or what? So people should just be careful of what they say. You should not get too excited to the extent that you say what you think is not what is not right. You recall what Senator Fadam said in Elisha. I mean, these are statements that are quite unbecoming. You have done well. You shouldn't have problem with the people. That's just my feeling about that.
All right, the call by the ADC for his arrest, they're saying that it's some part of political intimidation ahead of 2027. Is that a bit of a stretch for you?
If you're asking that he should be arrested, if he's arrested, what happens? If he has actually gone against any law, I don't think our law enforcement agents need to be told to do the needful. It's just for us to, those who are conversant with our law can help us to interrogate that. If you are arresting him, how are you going to prosecute him if he's due for prosecution? So those who are concerned, if there's any threat to anybody, I think are the ones that are supposed to take this up. It's good that ADC said that, but if no one is stepping forward to say his right has been infringed upon, so how do you want to, even if you arrest him, if you take him to court, you seem not to bring in people who would be witnesses. How are you going to get that? So I think it's good that we condemn. If you're asking to arrest, it might amount to a waste of time because and even resources are that matter. You cannot get prosecution where you don't get witnesses.
All right, this one from the Punch says 2027 politics. Atiku, Tinubu face-off widings over subsidy, $16 billion power projects. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has challenged the federal government to investigate and prosecute him if it has evidence linking him to the alleged $16 billion power expenditure while in office. Atiku, the presidential candidate of the ADC, accused the President Bola Tinubu-led government of recycling old allegations to divert attention from questions over the use of revenue saved from petrol subsidy removal. Doctor, let's have you speak on the back and forth. Should we just treat this as opposition, incumbency, back and forth, or is there some truth or validity to what's being said here?
Well, you are entering into the era of if you double me, I tackle you. I like if Atiku recently, took some steps against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So it might be a way of getting back to him. If there have been issues in the past, to what extent are we able to establish the veracity of those issues? I know that former President Olusegun Obasanjo had leveled certain allegations against his vice, but it was never brought before the law. So if no one has been prosecuted, if you have any reason to say someone has done something wrong, the best is that you take that person before the appropriate quarters. So if peradventure, Vice President Atiku Abubakar had done something wrong while in office, the best is for you to do the needful. If you have not done that, you are probably an accessory after the fact. If someone has committed a crime and you are not taking any legal action, but you are not taking, using that to bully, I don't think it's appropriate. So it's the best is that if you have done anything wrong, government has its own fact, then the best is to take him before the law. So he is right for you to say if you have any evidence against him, then do the needful. So that's a challenge, that's a call, which I think if actually there has been any, we should do. We should not turn it into a political weapon. If someone has committed a crime, you recall the time when there was a debate in Oyo State, the governorship debate, where the incumbent governor, said certain file was unstable against certain individual. I don't think we should turn issues like that into a political weapon. No. If someone has committed a crime, let's take it before the law, and then we'll move forward.
Also from the Punch, this one, EFCC offers 5% reward for leads on stolen assets abroad. Let's give you some details to that. The EFCC has offered whistleblowers up to 5% of recovered assets for actionable information leading to the recovery of funds and properties allegedly stashed abroad by corrupt Nigerians. The Olukoide urged individuals with credible information on the location of Nigerian assets suspected to be proceeds of corruption anywhere in the world to approach the Commission, promising financial incentives upon successful recovery. Doctor, your thoughts on this one? The EFCC chairman welcoming all to the world of whistleblowing, in his words.
Yeah, we are probably expanding the scope of whistleblowing, bringing in those in diaspora. So it could be a way for the agency to probably enhance his delivery of his responsibility. If people have evidence, if they have information, and I think they should put in mechanism that people will not just be coming forward with fictitious information that probably might even divert their attention or even take the agency away from his responsibility. So if he is saying this, the more I think they want to believe that they put in place mechanism that people will not just be stepping forward to give information that may lead us to nowhere. So if we are giving incentive, there should be a caveat that, peradventure, if it's found that you're giving us wrong information, then probably we may likely, bring you before the law. So this may be a check that people have to be careful and be certain about information they want to give. Not that we are just giving information and at the end of the day, we are engaging in a white goose chase. So it's important that it could be a good policy, but it must have a mechanism for, checking and establishing that information is credible before you begin to act on it.
Farmers' headers crisis. Southern Middle Belt leaders reject federal government ranching plan. It's a headline also out of the Punch. The Southern and Middle Belt Leaders Forum has rejected the federal government's proposed pilot ranching scheme in parts of the Middle Belt, describing it as an attempt to take over ancestral lands under the guise of livestock development. The forum, in a statement issued on Wednesday and signed by its chairman, also urged communities and governments in the southern states to prepare to resist the policy. The SMBLF said it was particularly concerned that the proposed pilot areas included Nasarawa Plateau, Benue, Southern Kaduna, Taraba, and Federal Capital Territory. The group said, and I quote, the SMBLF is alarmed by the audacious attempt by the federal government to take over lands belonging to ethnic communities in the Middle Belt under a spurious pilot scheme being introduced in the name of a new national livestock policy. Doctor, let's have you speak on this, the controversy going on here. What do you make of this?
I think we ought to have put behind us this issue of setting up ranches and what have you. I always imagine a situation where someone wants to engage in fish farming and has to go to another man's backyard because he has a water flowing behind his house, and then you want to encroach. Federal government should just hands off certain area, particularly in the area of agriculture and all those related activities. If anybody wants to do cattle rearing, it should do the needful. If government wants to assist, it's not by acquiring people's land. No, you can go and buy land anywhere. Those who are doing crop farming, they know how to get land. You can't go onto another man's land, say you want to go and plant a palm tree or whatever there. No. So if government is doing that for those who are into ranching, what about those who are into fish farming? What about those who are into poultry? What about those who are into arable farming and what have you? Will government be acquiring land for everyone? It's not. No. It's a private business. If it's government that wants to establish its own ranch, it's understandable. But you getting land and then hand it over to individuals, I don't think is right. We've had so many crises concerning this issue of land acquisition and what have you. The problem in Plateau, the problem in Benue, if you trace all of these, even in Taraba, if you trace the majority of them, they are linked to acquisition, expansionist idea. And this might be a way, when people settle in a place for a certain period of time, they can begin to claim ownership of that place. And I think that's what is responsible for the majority of the clashes they have been having, especially those are, ethnic related. So government should hands off. If anybody is interested, we can go outside this country, go and see how ranches are, run. Then we can adopt. Is it, those, even you have individuals outside Nigeria who can even take, service countries. And government is not involved. So we should begin to stop all of these things because it's a funny ember of discord among us. So people have a legitimate right to reject government acquiring their land, particularly for purposes that are believed to be suspicious.
All right, we'll take a pause for commercials. When we come back, we'll be taking a look at other stories and also opening the phone lines this morning. Please stay with us.
Stay tuned to 32 FM 94.9.
Ṣadé kù sí ọkọ mi. Mo bí yàrá ìgbàlejò mi àti yàrá ìdáná mi ṣe mọ́ tí wọ́n dàbí tuntun.
Màámi.
Ṣùgbọ́n dúró náà, ó ṣe fi hypo nu ilẹ̀ àti tábìlì pẹ̀lú àwọn ibi tá a ti ń dáná yìí.
Hypo kẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àwọn kòkòrò àìfojúrí kì í gbà lẹ́rọ̀. Torí náà làwa náà ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ máa pèsè ààbò lójoojúmọ́ pẹ̀lú hypo.
Má gbà fáwọn kòkòrò àìfojúrí, dáàbò bo ilé rẹ pẹ̀lú hypo.
Wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀. N ò lè ṣaláì má panilẹ́rìn lákòókò àpéjọpọ̀ ìtakùrọ̀sọ orí ìlà mọ̀lẹ́bí mi. Ó tiẹ̀ da ohun tí gbogbo wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ni mò ń sè. Ó náà ni àmì ìdánimọ̀ mi ti ṣe Maggi native jollof rice. Ìtọ́wò ẹ̀kan lásán, àròyé kankan ò sí lẹ́yìn ẹ̀.
Maggi Star tá a ṣe látara ẹ̀wà sóyà, àlùbọ́sà adùn chili àti kànáfùrù.
Oúnjẹ alẹ́ ti délẹ̀, ẹ máa bọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ tàbí kí ẹ má wá rárá.
Maggi Star yóò sọ gbogbo oúnjẹ tá a ṣe dohun àrà ọ̀tọ̀. Yóò sì tún sọ àkókò náà dàkókò mánigbàgbé.
Enjoy Cadbury Hot Chocolate at 350 Naira only. Cadbury Hot Chocolate, the treat you deserve.
Ibadan. On another ready, Amala Fest 2026. Don't show. Make we gather, show and celebrate for the second edition of Amala Fest. 32 FM Feyie. They invite you to the biggest food Amala festival, Amala Fest 2026. How you take one time? Correct black Amala with white Amala, Ewedu Begiri. Come join her with better okra soup, 𝐵𝐹 roll, meat, pomo, fish, bokoto, and many more. Plus, the do we go make you shake body, forget your worry. You fit also partake for competitions like chop hot Amala, chop Amala with rush roll, plus finish a mountain of Amala. You say, come show your talent if you know say you sabi the team. Amala go full ground from vendors like Bibi Alamala, 𝐿 Alamala from Gbarimu, 𝐿 Alamala Adioyo. Venue na Recreation Club opposite Adamasingba, Ibadan for Saturday, August 29. To buy your ticket, rush come Latter House, Premier Inn, Mokola, Ibadan for just 3K. Or make you tolo us for 0806 218 5194. 32 FM Amala Fest 2026. Proudly sponsored by Regal, Emi1, Snow Cap Premium Drinking Water, and Maggie. Me and Maggie, we dear kulele together.
tó èyí la fi ń kí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa tán wà lórí ìjókòó àkókò ti tó láti gé àkàrà òyìnbó fún ìgbéyàwó tòní.
ètò ìgbéyàwó láyé.
ẹ jọ̀wọ́ ẹ dúró náà jàre.
kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
kí wọ́n tó so wá pọ̀ ǹjẹ́ o rántí pé o ṣèlérí tẹlifíṣàn fún mi fíríìjì ńkọ́ ẹ̀rọ ìfọṣọ kí iṣẹ́ ìléwọ́ máa fọwọ́ fọṣọ ńlẹ̀ ní 2026.
ní tòótọ́.
káṣá sọ pé o ti rà wọ́n àbí.
ta ló tiẹ̀ sọ pé mo gbọ́dọ̀ ra gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yìí lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣo níbi tí CDK wà.
èwo ló tún jẹ́ CDK báyìí.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o CDK ẹ lè ra fíríìjì yín ẹ̀rọ ìfọṣọ àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
ká kúkú wá gbà pé gbogbo àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí ti wà nínú ilé rẹ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí àbí.
láti oṣù tó kọjá ni mo ti ra wọn.
olùṣọ́ àgùntàn ẹ so wá pọ̀.
pẹ̀lú CDK o lè ra fóònù tẹlifíṣọ̀n ẹ̀rọ amúnáwá tó ń lo agbára ìtànsán-òòrùn àga àti ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn nǹkan mìíràn sanwó díẹ̀díẹ̀ láìsí èlé owó lórí ọjà tó o bá rà lọ́dọ̀ wa download CDK lórí Play Store àti Apple Store.
ọ́fíìsì wa wà ní Mọ́kọ́lá road ní Vetinary bus stop àti àpáta ẹ lè pè wá sórí 0707 460 3911.
CDK sọ díẹ̀díẹ̀ gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ ayé ìrọ̀rùn.
Before, my family can go 1 week without drama. 1 week, 1 wahala. Maggie, love, oh, me and Maggie so good together. Yeah. Okay, now my Maggie make right. Come with peace, oh, oh no, come at all, oh, before. Maggie, love, oh, me and Maggie so good together.
èèmọ̀ lókùtù pẹ́bẹ́ àdìo tá ń làwọn màálù tí ń rìn káàkiri láì lóríṣìí yìí níbi ayé lajúdé yìí káwọn kan tó máa da màálù káàkiri ìgboro kó màálù wọnú oko olóko ẹ̀ ń bá ní nǹkan ọ̀sìn ewúrẹ́ tẹ ìdórí màálù ó wá bìkan ṣe lọ́jọ́ kí wọ́n yé rìn káàkiri ìgboro ó ti dòfin o ó ti dìwà ọ̀daràn àti màálù àtẹni ní màálù ni wọ́n jọ jólàǹbà lábẹ́ òfin àjọ tí ń rí sí ìbọ̀wọ̀ fún òfin ohun ìmúlò òfin nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ State Rule of Law Enforcement Authority ló ń ké tantan o àtàtẹ̀yàn tá a wí lọ́rọ̀ tí ò gbọ́ ń bọ̀ wá figbá kéré mú mi kíkan ẹ̀yẹ dá màálù kágboro nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́.
Hey, who dey breathe?
Now everybody wey carry tom tom.
Whether na traffic, long queue or busy day.
No lele.
Ask for tom tom at your neighborhood store today. Tom tom, breathe through it. I say who dey breathe?
Now everybody wey carry tom tom.
Whether na traffic, long queue or busy day.
No lele.
Ask for tom tom at your neighborhood store today. Tom tom, breathe through it.
Home is where we find comfort in hearts that love that's shared.
Shared meals like delicious jollof and chicken.
Made with hunger. Home is hearts and bellies filled with sizzling chicken stew, ofoha eforivo, jollof rice, a soup, proper banga and starch with fresh fish made with hunger.
That's why we say let's go home. There's food at home.
Enjoy the taste of home with the newly approved Onga Chicken Flavor Cube.
The taste of home.
32 FM 94.9.
welcome back. 32 FM 94.9, the Papers Review. It's the analysis of the headlines. We're still looking at that. In the moment, we'll be opening the phone lines as well. I still have Dr. Bayo Busari with me this morning for the analysis. We'll take this one out of the punch. Federal government gives committee 90 days to prepare national security strategy. The federal government has inaugurated a committee to prepare a comprehensive national threat assessment and a rolling 5-year strategic defense operations plan for Nigeria. Doctor, let's have you speak on this one. What's going to make this one different with the history of strategic documents, security documents being shelved when a new budget cycle arrives? Do you think that this is something that is going to be stuck with? Hello, Doctor, are you there? All right, looks like Doctor is off the line.
Sorry.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Yeah.
Doctor. Yeah.
What will make this to be different is the attempt to make our efforts all inclusive. If you want to have this kind of approach, it may be a good step in the right direction, but all stakeholders have to be carried along. We must get to the grassroots. It won't do us any good for us to want to have an approach like this and just make it at the top. It must get down to the root. If we do that, then probably we might be moving in the right direction. Then again, 90 days may be too short for us to have a meaningful proposal, unless of course the outcome of this exercise may be, if that is the approach, a galvanizing effort towards an expanded approach. If it's not, if you want to bring up a document, I think one, all stakeholders up to the grassroots have to be involved. Then again, the time, we have to look at it. We wouldn't want something that will be done in a hurry because we are constrained by time. We are looking at a document that should last us for as long as we want it to be. So it might require that we may need time. We need to have an expanded approach. All stakeholders, religious, political, they shouldn't be taken as a government affair. All stakeholders, including the opposition political parties, everybody must have input. Because a document that not only this government will administer, subsequent governments will have to work on it. So it might be important for us to expand and make sure that everyone is carried along and everybody is able to make his own input.
All right, Doctor, two things. You talked about the 90-day, saying that it may not be enough, but at least can a credible framework come out of that 90 days? And there's also the fear of this new document creating a scenario where excessive spending, new spending comes into the picture. Do you also accord with that fear as well?
Well, if we are talking about, let me take it from the rear. If we are talking about excess spending, one, probably this is not captured in the budget. There might be something that just came up. So if it's necessary for us to have an extra budgetary provision, okay, so that National Assembly is involved. If not, how are we going to capture whatever this is going to cost us? It's part of the cost of running government. So I want to believe that has been factored. But on the issue of something good coming out of it, in the first instance, we must have that belief that government's intention is genuine. If we take that, what is required of us to support government in realizing that? That's why I said it should not be taken as a top thing. It should be top to bottom in composition, in approach, in galvanizing people to do. And in doing that, it might be important for us to reconsider the number of years. Just talking about 3 months. What can we achieve? within those 3 months. If it's something that's already on ground and want to do a review, okay? If you are bringing up something new, you need a lot of consultation. And you are talking about security matter. It's not something that you can just do in the open and then do it in a hurry. No. But I think those who came up with the idea must have, taken into consideration all factors and probably came to the conclusion that 3 months might be enough for those that are going to be tasked with that responsibility. Right. So we might say, okay, let's see how it runs. If it's important, if it's necessary for us to expand, so for us to extend the period for these people to work, then we can put in that position. But up to say, all stakeholders must be carried along, must be involved.
All right, we'll take this one. Presidency Atiku lacks basic understanding of own petrol subsidy proposal. The presidency on Wednesday accused former Vice President Atiku Abubakar of lacking a basic understanding of his own proposal to restore petrol subsidy, describing his recent pronouncements on the issue as confused, incoherent, and politically motivated. The presidency particularly faulted Atiku's argument that his proposed subsidy would follow the barrel of crude, noting that petrol constitutes only about 45% of the products derived from a refined barrel of crude oil. Your thoughts on this one?
Well, is allegation and counter-allegation, whether someone has the right economic knowledge or not. Atiku Abubakar is not alien to governance. He has been at the top, being number 2 in the country for 8 years. So for us to say he lacks a basic understanding of this might not be absolutely correct. So what we need to do is for us to interrogate. Now he has brought up a proposal. Let him tell us the details of those proposals and how it's going to work. Now let government tell us. Government has been running a non-subsidy regime for more than 3 years now. So let them share with us the experience they've had, the gains we've had, and then moving forward, what is next for us to gain or what is next for us to lose. Then we can subject that to consideration and decide on which route should we follow. If the intervention that is politically motivated, yes, that might not be too far from the truth. We are just going into electioneering, and obviously every candidate standing for election want to say something that will make voters look his way. So if Alhaji Atiku believed that this is what is going to make people look his way, that's why he said that. So it's all has to do with politics. Government do that, depending on position. We are going to election. So government will have to defend its own policies too, before that people might want to return it by the coming election. So issue of political motivation, there's no doubt about that. We are in a political era. And just like the president said, everything might be fair in politics.
All right, we open the phone lines now. Let's have your thoughts and comments on the stories out of the papers this morning. The numbers are 0705 5949, 0906 2949, and 0809 7949. Also live on Facebook this morning. It's 32FM 949 Fenya on Facebook. 32FM 949 Fenya. That's Fenya with a double E. Again, the numbers 0705 5949, 0906 2949, and 0809 7949. On Facebook, we'll take this one. All right, let's take this call first. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my brother.
Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name, please, and your contribution.
Yeah, my name is Ade from UI. I want to thank your analyst for saying this morning about Atiku Abubakar. All the supporters of this government have been accusing Atiku Abubakar for one reason or the other. Hey, he did that. Even yesterday, somebody was telling me that Atiku Abubakar did something like that. I said, take him to court. He has never been governor, he has never been president, just vice president. Take him to court. No, that person was saying that what has been his legacy. I said, which legacy? He's just a vice president. This man, he said, if you have anything, take him to court. And this government has been bullying him, no, and his supporter. The whole matter is that I've already been telling Nigerians, If out of this presidential aspirant, whoever is ready to restore back our subsidy is somebody that we should review. Even Peter Obi has been disqualified by me, but someone like Showore Atiku, because look at the headlines I read in a particular edition this morning. It says 600 billion have been shared to the household. My brothers in the studio, how many of family members benefit from 600 billion? And they mentioned again that there's under $1 billion that is going to be launched now. These people, this money is being shared among themselves and buy cars for their party members. And this thing has to be discouraged. Either Showore and Atiku are the lines we have to be studying now. Let's disqualify Tinubu and we'll be out of this race, because the subsidy remover will worsen the situation of the countries. Let's have the best of today.
I'll take this one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Kenny.
Good morning.
You see, when a government is full of lies and deceit, its citizens will suffer. Regarding the subsidy removal, we were told this subsidy is a scam. Now they remove it. Now, you see, the reason why Nigerians will be continuing to suffer or witnessing action, because this government has failed. When it comes to what is direct to the people, when there is increase in weapon price, it determines a lot of things in Nigeria. It's low purchasing power. They will keep telling us that hold your governors accountable. Who holds the federal government accountable? Out of the money coming to the federation account, federal government is taking 50%, 52%. State government is taking 26%. Local government is taking 20%.
All right.
In this money, sir, federal government is spending big, and they are spending and keep borrowing after total removal of subsidy. Then how are we going to hold them accountable? Let the federal government be responsible. They are failed. Let them retrace their steps. That's a good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good
morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And thanks to our analyst. I think, to be honest with you, he has been a plain person when it comes to
your name, sir. Your name,
my name is Taiwo. My name is Taiwo. I'm calling from Ibadan. So thank you to our own analyst. I think your own analyst, you always come with a plain mind without the political bigot mindset. So about what we are discussing about the subsidy removal, to me, any presidential candidate that came with the excuse of restoring subsidy back, to me, that is my own stand. To me, I will choose that person as another corrupt person. There's nothing wrong in the removal of subsidy. It's the way we have been managed. That's what the issue. Listen to what Showore said during this thing at the River State. He make it clear. So do we feel it as a masses? The question is that the way they have been managed, they are not managing in a transparent way. That is the issue. Or anybody that says I want to restore the subsidy back, then the person should be one of the part of the Nigeria problem. Because you cannot just be collecting as a arrest to rob the articulated people. You can't continue like that. That is not done in this generation, in this era.
All right.
We need to move forward. Go to other countries. They be managing it. Go to developed countries. We want to be like their state. We need to think like them.
All right,
that's my own opinion.
Thank you very much for your time. 0705 500949 0906 200949 0809 700949. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Good morning, welcome.
I'm going to support Champion analyst as well as 𝐶𝐈𝐒 that particular preparing it's my name. So because I was glad when you are taking the highlight of the news in that particular plan, I don't get you well concerning the cattle ranching you are talking about. But I will have been saying this without numbers. Government in cattle ranching, government has no business in that particular business. Whosoever running the business, let he or she go based on stakeholder on his own particular business. So if the person trespasses against the will of farmer, so we can do undo. So I the statement saying elders and farmers clashes. It's not done. It's not done. Farmer has no choice. Farmer is my father's work. I plan to be a farmer. So there's no trouble in that particular aspect. It is others that it is cattle area we have to culture. It is cattle area we have to work. It is cattle area we have to go and teach to them to speak culture. Farmer has no issue. Farmer has no trouble. Farmer has no problem. So it is others we are getting it.
All
It is Catholic, we have to caution.
All
We have to let them be one.
Thank
I can't think the aspect. I don't think of that. That's your perspective. Good morning, sir. Good morning, man. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, 32 FM.
Good morning, sir. Welcome. Your name, please.
I'm Comrade Ibrahim, calling you from Fatisi Ayegun, Ibadan.
All right, go ahead.
In fact, it is very, very, very different to me. All what you have been saying this morning, I look at it differently. How can somebody share that a lot of billions between Nigerians and we are still crying of poverty? Whom did he give it to? Where is the data they use in sharing that money to the poor ones? Where is the data? We have to open our eyes. This government is just wasting the resources from the subsidy. That's not the way to share it. Where is the data he used in every state? In fact, I'm sorry. We can't just be going like this and say that we have a leader who is and is a man that is competent. He should use the good data to share if he's going to share money.
All right, sir.
Where is the difference in our life now? Comrade Abraham from Fatisi Ibadan.
Thank you very much, sir. All right, take some comments on Facebook. We have to wrap up now. Boluwatife Ademi Juwan says the increase in petroleum prices will hit every Nigerian hard. With businesses bearing the worst of it, Nigeria needs relief, not more hardship. We call on our leaders to govern responsibly and take deliberate steps to make life affordable and livable for all citizens. Rose Adiola says Atiku and Tinubu trading accusations over subsidy and $16 billion power projects will not solve Nigeria's problems. Nigerians deserve facts, accountability, and results. As we approach 2027, let's vote wisely based on competence, character, and proven ability, not party loyalty. All right, I'll take this one. Ayo Olamide says Dangote's plan to export petrol as imports rise is a warning to the government. Nigeria must fix its refineries, reduce fuel imports, and support local producers. Oil should benefit Nigerians, not make us depend on imported fuel. I'll take one last one. Suleiman Sharif says, good morning and kudos to everyone in studio. Nigerians deserve facts, transparency, and accountability, not political distractions. At a time when ordinary Nigerians are struggling with the rising cost of food, transportation, and fuel, the federal government should focus more on explaining how public resources are being used and where the benefits of its policies are reaching the people, not hanky-panky propaganda because of re-election bid. All right, we have to go now. Thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate Dr. Bayo Busari for the analysis this morning. My name is Kenny Dorotili. The Smart Kids Show is up next.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the guest analyst and do not necessarily reflect the recommendations or perspectives of 32FM 94.9 Ibadan.
Everywhere you go, anywhere you dey, we dey for you. Listen to us live on Radio Garden at 32FM 94.9 Ibadan. YouTube self dey o at 32FM Ibadan. Oya, make we continue the conversate.
From the hottest gist to the coolest stories.
Hook up to the latest on everything entertainment.
All my favorite songs.
On 32FM 94.9.
You are my African queen, the girl of my dreams.
Mama, you done make me fall.
Shine, 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 smart kids, shine all day. Count it up, spell it out. Hooray, hooray, hooray. What's the answer? Hands go up. Riddle science, plus 3, 10. Who can do? Hey! Smart kids! Oh yeah!
Welcome, little thinkers, to a brand new day.
Books and big questions lead the way.
Spellings.
Numbers.
Okay.
Laugh, learn, grow. That's what we do.
Who can shine?
We are smart.
Who can shine?
We can shine.
Okay.
Every child can win, my friend.
The Smart Kids Show. The Smart Kids Show on 32 FM 94.9.
Smart Kids Show. The Smart Kids Show.
Learn and laugh.
And shine, shine, shine.
Clap your hands. Stomp your feet. Every child is a winner. Yes, indeed. Good morning, boys and girls. How are you doing today? Hope you slept well and the bugs did not bite. I'm sure you were wondering, where is Auntie Sum? I was dancing in the studio. I'm just enjoying the vibe, enjoying the song. And I woke up to an amazing message or amazing messages from your parents this morning. Yesterday, we talked about the new skill that you have been able to learn during this summer holiday. And I told you that I'm going to be telling you to send me a video of how you take care of your room while we're on the show. So I got a couple of messages of my amazing smart kids. Now, if you're a smart kid and you're listening this morning, I want you to give yourself a round of applause and tell yourself that you are awesome. Because you are awesome. I saw my children holding the broom, sweeping their rooms, washing the plates in the kitchen, even though you have wasted mommy's soap, and of course mopping your room, laying your bed, folding your clothes. I was just like, wow, this is amazing. So I want to make a big shout out to all the parents, all the aunties, uncles, everyone that has, put in their efforts to make sure that we learn this new skill. Anyway, welcome to your number one kiddies program on radio, the Smart Kids Show. Let's listen to the instructions. When we get back, we'll pick calls immediately so you can answer questions on the show. Stay tuned, we'll be back.
Oh, learn and laugh and shine, shine, shine. Clap your hands, clap, clap. Stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. Every child is a winner. Yes.
These are the rules on the Smart Kids Show. Put off your radio set when you get through to the show, or turn down the volume on your radio set. No side comments cause it leads to disqualification. No distractions, no whispers, no telling of answers. You have 60 seconds to answer your questions. You can say next if you do not know the answers to the questions, but you are permitted to say next twice. You must be between the ages of 5 and 11 to participate. Answer 5 questions correctly and win a minimum of 5,000 naira.
Hey! Smart kids! Oh yeah! Welcome, little thinkers, to a brand new day. Books and big questions lead the way. Spelling, numbers, science too. Laugh, learn, grow. That's what we do. Who is smart? We are smart. Who can shine? We can shine. Think it through. Then try again. Every child can win, my friend.
The Smart Kids Show, the Smart Kids Show. One of you should even call in today and sing that song for me. All right, 070550949, Please call back if you can. 09062000 It's the Smart Kids Show. And yes, a big shout out to all the children. Now, girls have been sending their videos. I'm waiting for the boys. Okay, anyway, I'm going to write your name down. If you're a boy and you're calling on the show today, I'm expecting to know what you have learned during this summer holiday. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Yes, I even like the fact that it's a boy that is calling me. What's your name, your age, and the area you are calling from?
My name is Bolaji Moriroluwa, and I'm 11 years old. I'm calling from Harakwaja.
Amazing, Moriroluwa. Now, what is that new skill? You told me yesterday that is house chores. Hello?
Hello, ma. Yes,
yes, good. So I'm expecting you to send me a video of you doing those house chores. Okay? The girls have sent their videos. I have about 3 entries for the girls. I'm waiting for the boys. You said what?
Mom, my sister has sent.
Yes, your sister has sent. That's why I'm telling you that if your sister has sent, is that you? Is that you? Is that you? Answer my question now. Okay, so I'm expecting the boys. The girls are leading, so I want to see what the boys will do. Anyway, let's answer our questions quickly, okay, before we go on the show. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, first question. Tom has 12 stickers. He gives half of them to his sister and then finds 3 more. How many does he have now? Tom has 12 stickers. He gives half of them to his sister. How many does he have? 6. No, he has 9. Now, please correct this sentence. Me and my friend are going to the cinema. What is the right thing to say? Me and my friend are going to the cinema. Correct this.
I and my friend.
I and my friend. You are close, but no, that's not the correct answer. My friend and I are going to the cinema. Now, in which state of matter are the particles packed tightly and in one place? In which next, okay, what are the 5 colors on the Olympic rings? This question, you should answer it even without thinking twice. The 5 colors of the Olympic rings.
Red,
yellow, blue, yes. All right, thank you very much. So the 5 colors are red, yellow, blue, black, green. Okay, those are the 5 colors. So blue, yellow, black, green, and red. All right, and in which state of matter are the particles packed tightly together and in one place? The solid state. Okay, the solid state. The correct sentence is my friend and I are going to the cinema. Okay, all right, thank you very much. 070550949. We'll go on a short break to pay some bills. When we get back, we'll pick more calls on the Smart Kids Show.
On 32 FM 94, your night. Smart Kids Show, the Smart Kids Show. Learn and laugh and shine, shine, shine. Clap your hands, clap, clap. Stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. Every child is a winner. Yes, indeed. 1 + 1, we shout 2. What do bees make honey true? Riddles, facts, and general knowledge in your mind. Watch it grow. Who is bright? We are
32 FM 94.9.
Before, my family can go 1 week without drama. 1 week, 1 wahala. Maggie, oh, love, oh, me and Maggie so good together. Yeah, okay, now my Maggie make it right. Come with peace, oh, peace, oh, no come at all, oh, before, Maggie, oh, Maggie, oh, Maggie, oh, love, oh, me and Maggie so good together. Me and Maggie so good together.
Books, uniform, school fees. Wait, mattress?
Mommy, please, I want the one I slept on at Auntie Regina's house, Muka.
Say no more. Don't leave sleep out of the back-to-school checklist. Doctors say quality sleep aids better learning. Choose Muka students' mattresses today.
Sleep better, live better, Muka.
Muka, adding comfort to life since 1959.
Say after me. Okay. Millions of naira shall locate us as we take part in the Milo Text and Win promo.
Millions of naira shall locate us as we take part in the Milo Text and Win promo.
Get texting. More than 2 million people will share billions in cash and prizes, including 6 brand new cars. Buy any 20-gram Milo promo sachet. Find a unique code inside. Then dial *8011*4# or scan the QR code on the pack and you could win big. Buy more, win more. Promo starts July 1st to October. Milo.
Auntie, you dey enjoy yo. Only you. Peppered rice, amala, nkwobi, masa, cake, plus including ice cream. Hey, you get Jesty fees so?
Jesty fees? Hey, I dey always hold my Jesty fees as I dey comot for house o.
Correct. Jesty fees na the new natural kampe bubble powder for one-time relief when chest dey burn you or food no gree waka well for belle. Just add Jesty fees inside 1 cup of water, mix am, drink am, na carry go be that. Jesty fees, coolele mind as you dey hustle dey go. Jesty fees na from the house of Gestid. If body not tranga after 3 days, make you see a doctor. Na Rambagzi Nigeria Limited, wey be some pharma company, dey market Jesty fees.
Home is where we find comfort in hearts that love that shared.
Shared meals like delicious jollof and chicken.
Made with hunger. Home is hearts and bellies filled with sizzling chicken stew, ofoha eforivo, jollof rice, pepper soup, proper banga and starch with fresh fish made with hunger.
That's why we say let's go home. There's food at home.
Enjoy the taste of home with the newly improved Onga Chicken Flavor Cube.
The taste of home.
Ṣadé kù sí ọkọ mi. Mo bí yàrá ìgbàlejò mi àti yàrá ìdáná mi ṣe mọ́ tí wọ́n dàbí tuntun.
Màámi.
Ṣùgbọ́n dúró náà, ó ṣe fi hypo nu ilẹ̀ àti tábìlì pẹ̀lú àwọn ibi tá a ti ń dáná yìí.
Hypo kẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, àwọn kòkòrò àìfojúrí kì í gbà lẹ́rọ̀. Torí náà làwa náà ṣe gbọ́dọ̀ máa pèsè ààbò lójoojúmọ́ pẹ̀lú hypo.
Má gbà fáwọn kòkòrò àìfojúrí, dáàbò bo ilé rẹ pẹ̀lú hypo.
Nuderica smoky jollof, firewood cook smoky flavor. The aroma so inviting, smoky jollof so delicious.
Neil Derica's Smoky Jollof Tomato Seasoning Mix. So smoky, just like Mama's.
And my memories came alive. Derica, so smoky jollof. Derica, smoky jollof, just like Mama's.
We've come a long way, it's 25 years of possibilities. Staying connected for 25 years, we kept believing.
And all the milestones we reached together, it's really amazing. It's really amazing, yo, yo, yo.
So we celebrate, we jubilate, come jollificate, MTN is 25 years old.
For 25 years, we've seen hustle become success, dreams become reality, and strangers become family. Truly, we've come a long way together. Cheers to the next.
Wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀. N ò lè ṣaláì má panilẹ́rìn lákòókò àpéjọpọ̀ ìtakùrọ̀sọ orí ìlà mọ̀lẹ́bí mi. Ó tiẹ̀ da ohun tí gbogbo wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ni mò ń sè. Ó náà ni àmì ìdánimọ̀ mi ti ṣe Maggi native jollof rice. Ìtọ́wò ẹ̀kan lásán, ara yìí kankan ò sí lẹ́yìn ẹ̀.
Maggi Star tá a ṣe látara ẹ̀wà sóyà, àlùbọ́sà adùn chili àti kànáfùrù.
Oúnjẹ alẹ́ ti délẹ̀, ẹ máa bọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ tàbí kí ẹ má wá rárá.
Maggi Star yóò sọ gbogbo oúnjẹ tá a ṣe dohun ara ọ̀tọ̀. Yóò sì tún sọ àkókò náà dàkókò mánigbàgbé.
Stay tuned to 32 FM 94.9.
Welcome back. It is still the Smart Kids Show on 32 FM 94.9.
Numbers, science too.
Learn and laugh.
Bro, that's what we do.
Who can shine?
We are smart.
Who can shine?
We can shine. Think it through.
And start again.
Every child can win, my friend.
The Smart Kids Show. The Smart Kids Show. Hello, good morning. All right, 07055-949-009-7949. Those are the numbers to call to be part of the Smart Kids Show this morning. All right, if you fall between the age bracket of 5 to 11, okay, you placed me on hold. Please call back 0906-2000-949. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. What's your name, your age, and the area you are calling from?
My name is Olua.
Good morning, Ibukoluwa. How are you doing? You have still not come and get your gift, though.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so when are you going to come?
My mom sent a message to you.
Okay, so I told her that she can come and get the gift. She can come anything from 12 to 5. Okay, between 12 to 5. Our office is at Laughter House, Premier Hill, Mokola, Ibadan. All right, so she can also call me after the show, all right, if she needs clarification.
Yes.
Okay, so Ibukun, are you ready to answer your questions?
Yes, ma'am.
So what have you learned this summer holiday? It is very important. What can you boldly say that you learned during this holiday and you can do all by yourself without help?
Find and trust.
You said what?
I learned how to wash plates.
How to wash plates. Good. So now I need you to send me a video of how you were washing that plate. Because see, the girls have sent their videos of washing plates, laying their bed, sweeping their room. And I know that in a house that there are boys, you do the same thing as well. So I need you to send me a video of you doing that, okay? So I'll call out the number before the end of the show that you can send me on WhatsApp. So I can see how you're cleaning your room. Okay, I thought as much. The network is bad. So children, it is very important to know how to do house chores. It is very important. It start from laying your bed, putting your toys where, maybe there's a toy area, there's a play area. Don't litter your toys around the house. Fold your clothes. Okay? Start from washing your socks. You can even help daddy wash his socks. During my time, there used to be handkerchiefs that we used to wash for our dad. That's how we started learning how to wash. For the girls, your underwear, you can try